Burnout Hijinks with Zach and JP with our special guest, Dennis V.
Wow.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks, where the hijinks are burnout and so are we. I'm JP.
I'm also JP.
And I'm also Zach. And this is...
JP.
Nice. And we're here with our guest...
JP.
Nice! That was the best one. But actually, no, I've got
Trifecta.
Dennis V. I actually wrote you an intro, and I've kept you... Yeah, that's like...
Can you do it like in a movie voice? Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's more
Well,
like
it's a song, actually, but...
yeah, he thought of you, and he was like, I need a poem.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? A comic from Brooklyn named Dennis V. Burnout Hijinks with Zach and JP with our special guest, Dennis V.
wow.
That was
Thank you.
actually good.
Yeah,
That was
came out a
good.
lot better.
Great.
I was expecting more like a one fish, two fish kind of deal. But
I can't wait. Thank you for being here, Dennis. Yay! Thanks, Dennis.
That would be a great poem if I was from fucking Brooklyn,
Ah, shit.
Bronx.
the Bronx.
I knew it was one of them.
Brooklyn's better brother.
Yeah, well, I
Yes.
wanted it to...
No.
Fuck!
It fit perfect.
Take two.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks. No, all right, we'll leave it there.
No, it fits perfect.
Okay. Yeah, no, I-
Brooklyn does have that.
Brotherly love.
I think what it is I
I
think
know.
you say you wake up in Brooklyn, and I think in the joke or a joke, or you
Yes,
say
yes.
something.
Yeah, it's probably the
and
gorilla
then
joke.
Yes.
That's what
I
it is.
woke up
That's
in
where my
Brooklyn.
confusion came from. But can
Canarsie, Brooklyn, to be exact. That is true. So you know what?
Yeah.
I'm flattered that you pay attention, and you're just waiting for me to die. to steal
that is
it.
true. I'm actually like
He wants to get your
Yeah.
Puma.
I want you to die so bad so I can get that sick Puma. Like I'm waiting for Bill Cosby to die so I can start talking about my ear hair. Like, dude, like just because like I think he told every joke there is about ear hair.
I think you could do.
I just want to tell the joke that he.
Honestly, I think you could get away with doing any Bill Cosby joke.
See, that's what I've been running. I've been thinking that, like, because it's just you don't even have to like do
First
the
of
jokes.
all, let's be real here.
Yeah.
Who the fuck ever heard of a Bill Cosby? I never.
No,
I
exactly.
have
He doesn't
People
have
like-
jokes. He just says stuff in the funny
Well,
way.
Even that, I don't think anyone on the scene
Would even do it anyway.
has ever heard of Bill Cosby set.
Yeah, no, that's true. They wouldn't even know the ear
Now,
hair
no.
grows
Yeah,
from
no,
here.
no.
I mean,
Back in the day, though.
Maybe what's that? The old Jim Payne.
Yeah. No, nowadays, like, you got to be extremely famous for the kids to know the goddamn comedians.
Yeah,
like
dude.
Richard Pryor. People still know his jokes.
I want to say that came from.
Do they know his jokes or do they know he's a comedian?
No. They know his jokes.
Do they?
Yeah. I talked to, I was like a 22-year-old, like, fucking kid, man. 22 years
Mm.
old doing comedy. And he actually knew who Richard Pryor was, and I was impressed.
Okay.
Well, dude,
Like, dude,
Was
he
it a
was
white
born white or Mexican, not 100% sure.
Same.
I mean, eh.
I love bringing up
Mexico-
I
like.
got more respect for the Mexican kid.
New Mexicans or old
No,
Mexicans?
old Mexicans. You know, I can't stand
Yeah,
new
yeah, you
Mexicans,
don't
man.
Dude, I like bringing up like Jack Benny and Red Skelton, and then just seeing people whose just eyes glaze over, like, what are those? And I'm like, yeah.
Is that the new
You ever
Jack
heard of
special?
vaudeville? Vaudeville, boyo? And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Then they're like, kill the old man, and I get my knees battered. Horribly, but dude, so are you a fan of Star Wars at all? There's something I kind of want to like.
First three that came out.
Okay, but you've seen the prequels and stuff though, like you saw them.
Wait a minute. Which are the prequels?
That's the ones where that George Lucas
From
made
99 to 04.
that are 1, 2, and 3
I've come
technically.
across them and I've
Yeah.
said the first three are the only
Best ones.
Okay.
Best ones.
Well, dude, okay, so Zach, I wanted to tell this to Zach, but I wanted to do it on camera because I want to send it to this kid who told me. This kid hit me with, "Hey, I'm getting into Star Wars, and I just learned a new exciting way to watch Star Wars." And he was like, "So what you do is you watch A New Hope first, then you watch Empire, and then you can go back and watch the other three." And it's like a flashback, and
Does that
it's
include Jar Jar Binks?
yeah.
Yeah.
But he said, and I'm like, so you mean the way adults have watched Star Wars for the past
Forever?
20 years? Yeah. So I'm sorry, like I just thought he'd be. So you're fucking stupid, Lance, and I hope you know that.
Sorry,
but that's
Lance, that's pretty fucking dumb.
Lance, you're an idiot. But he's a kid I work with. Lance isn't his real name, but that's what I call him because he looks like a guy I used to know named Lance, and it's easy to remember
So
that.
he was just
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
that you used to know?
He was just somebody. Somebody? Yeah, he was just Gautier. But anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to completely derail that.
No, never.
I'm sending him that.
Yeah.
Never derail anything.
No, it's not
no.
that. You know that he doesn't mean it. He's gonna derail it. He doesn't.
Yeah, I was
need
actually
to
continuing to
derail it.
derail because I've been doing improv. That's been fun. And have you ever done improv at all?
Yeah, Dennis done stage.
Yeah, I fake a lot of things in life.
Yeah, dude. No, that's really funny. No, I remember my mom used to tell me act like you have common sense. And dude, I've been acting my entire life. Like, dude, it's been so great.
I
like,
buy that.
I'm an act. Like, that's why I can always put actor on my resume. It's like I've been acting like I know what the fuck is going on since 5 years old, baby.
Been doing a good job.
No, I'm not been doing a good job, but I've been acting this whole time. I've been playing pretend the whole time. I'm like, I want to pretend. Oh.
I've always said I always love, I always love your impersonations. You're so good with voices.
I know.
That's why I tell him all the time, man.
But you're very horrible at consistently doing the great voices.
That's true.
You do a great set, a great voice, and I'm like, yo, check this shit out. And then you
it's
go off
just-
the rails. I'm like, never mind.
The
Yeah.
thing with John is once he nails it once, he's like, all right, I got it.
Yeah.
then
No,
he
I
moves on to the
really.
next one.
Yeah, because I do like there's so many, and then like a lot of them, like if it's like a very specific thing, there's like some voices that have like very specific subtleties. Like if I was to try to do you, I've done you better than this, but like from like if it's a keep doing no,
I sound
you
like
gotta
a rabbi.
Yeah.
no, because see that's just my inflection.
Slow-mo.
See, like
Because of his
I can
nose.
like
That's
for
what
yours,
your
I can,
voice sounds
yeah.
like out of that nose.
I can facsimilate like the
Did
idea.
you say I could facsimile?
Yeah, facsimilate. I think that means fake.
That's
You can tell that he's been
I
using
know a
word
guy
of the
who
day.
sent a dick pic to a
Yeah.
facsimile.
No, I like to use big words when I talk about things that I kind of have a general idea about. You know, like voices is like where it's my strong suit. But you're right. It is I'm like a radio station. Like, you know, it's like, hey, how you doing there, buddy? But it's 3 9 to 5, you know, so oh, none shall pass.
You're like, hey, I want
What's
to hear that
going
song, and
on?
they change it on you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are we listening?
Wow,
to
John.
this?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So,
good.
anyways, so now that our listeners have moved on to the next radio station, Dennis, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much.
I can't wait
So
to
glad
cut
to
all
be
that.
back here at
Thank you.
Zach and JP's hijink
Burnt out hijinks. That's
burnt
right.
out. Where
Couldn't
does
say
that
the
name
name.
come from?
So we had a list when we started this podcast
Yeah.
of just like different names we wanted to go for. And one of them was the Burnt Out Podcast. The other one was the Hijinks Podcast. And JP's like, got to add them bitches together.
That's right.
Something like that.
That's right.
I thought it was all your idea, and you came up with it.
No, I had the
completely
list, and you were like, I like these two. And I was
Oh.
like, all right. So which one do you want? And you're like, both of them.
I don't. We were both smoking a lot of weed at the time, so like you know. But do you like our new producer, Dwayne?
I do.
This is Dwayne the Salt Rock Johnson.
Dwayne the Salt Rock
Yep.
Johnson.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bright ideas. But
I hate you.
that's the end of his jokes.
No hack here. No hack
Dude,
whatsoever.
no hacky humor, no hack material here. But
That's all you do.
I do try to save my hack material for my improv. That goes over great. But you've done acting and stuff before, though, right?
Yes.
Like actual acting, like on stage.
I like that
screen.
we're like 7 minutes in, and that's like the 5th time if you've asked if he's done acting.
No.
Dennis, have you done acting?
Yes.
That's really funny that you say because I was actually about to ask if you've acted before, but that's so. No, I think it was off
I'm going to
camera.
give you
We
a
had.
recap. Yes, I've acted like I cared about a lot of things.
We're going to put a counter right here.
That's all you. So are you actually going to do that? I'm going to watch. To see if he actually does that. No.
So
but,
yes, I have done acting.
And yeah, how is the? Get on to that bullshit. I'm sorry. I was derailing from my housekeeping. I was like, we're gonna do like a 10-minute segment where it's all housekeeping, and it's just gonna be my bullshit. I told Zach this, like when we
Yeah.
came up, like
I
it's
was
just
like,
gonna be
no.
me bullshit.
How many minutes are
and
we on bullshit?
We are a
8.
minute and a half away from
38
successfully doing
on
it.
bullshit.
So Space Marine 2. Let me tell you about Space Marine 2. My
here
wife,
we
it's
go.
been on sale on the PlayStation Store. My wife was like, "I love you, sweetie." So I've been going, brother, and playing cool games.
I don't
Yeah, I
do
know.
video games to that.
Yeah.
The point is that he does that to his wife. What a saint of a woman to deal
Yeah.
with his shit. for
I'll write
damn
it.
near
I
2
kick her door
decades.
open and I go,
She-
brother.
She supports all his extracurricular activities outside the house.
Yeah, dude.
You want
Because
to be a
she
comic?
doesn't want him there.
You want to be improv? You want a third job? Go for it.
And she's still like, you don't pay enough attention to me. I'm
You
like, you
don't-
told me to leave.
You don't talk to me.
Oh, dude.
She does tell you to leave.
What do you have plans for Thanksgiving? This is our technically our Thanksgiving
Ooh,
episode.
My parents are coming up from Florida.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So there's that.
That's pretty fun.
Yes, I have parents.
Nice. It's a parent.
It's a parent.
Yeah,
I
it's a
have
parent.
Parents. So they're coming up from Florida. That's where all New Yorkers go to retire.
Yep.
So they'll be here for
I hear it's a popular place.
about a week. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Miami.
No. Davenport. They live in a golfing
okay.
community. Up
I was going to ask because I wasn't sure if you're going to pick up the rest of your family while you're down in Miami.
Oh, those are Cubans. Puerto Ricans are
Same thing.
Kissimmee or Kissimmee. Kissimmee or Kissimmee. It's one of those.
I just
I'm
want to know
not
what
doing
Cuban
either of
No,
those.
it's not Kissimmee.
You're a cute fella, Dennis, but I don't swing that way.
Kissimmee. ¿Dónde está?
So what are your plans for Thanksgiving?
Okay.
Okay, that's enough from you. What
Yep.
about you, Zach?
I already did it.
True.
You already did your plans?
Yeah. We already did Thanksgiving last weekend.
Nice.
Do you know what that?
See, the only time he's snoring, he's out, man.
That's how entertaining.
Buddy's back, everybody, just in case you were wondering.
Buddy, give it up for Buddy.
Keep it down, buddy's sleeping.
But my wife's family, like her mom was only free that weekend, so we just did it that weekend instead, so everybody could be together.
And it frees up your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, now I'm get to do nothing like I was planning on doing.
yeah.
Why- You know what? I like that.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends are of the African American origin. So things
I
are
hate
late.
the fucking term African American so
Things are
much.
late. So it's wonderful to see that white people do it before.
Yeah, you get the full experience.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow. Like,
Yeah.
what's your
No,
plans for Thanksgiving?
For me, I'm
did that already.
on
Already
Thanksgiving. I'm actually going to my brother's house and going to hang out with my
Your brother had
nephew.
a baby?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out
That's
with my
a
nephew.
miracle,
He's
'cause they can't
he's
have
crawling
babies.
and shit now. Yeah, dude, it's nuts. A bit. What and my
just
wife.
blows by.
What I love about it is that my wife gets to. I don't never really like my fucking mother-in-law anyway, so she goes over there. Takes the wife, the kids over there, and they see her. I do. So then we just meet up.
Why don't
in
you
the same
like your
time frame.
mother-in-law?
She's a bitch. Like,
Give me an example.
no. Well, like she has a history of abuse on my wife. Actually, I don't want to talk about. No, we're not talking about this on the podcast. Yeah, no.
Apparently, if we just push him a little bit, he'll tell us the whole detail.
I will, but
Act it out.
I'll tell you that off camera. I can't tell you that, but
right.
no, we don't get along.
I
and,
stopped recording. What happened?
No, it's cool. I can see. I have eyes.
I like that. That's like every guy.
But no, I was
Yeah,
pissed
I
off
stopped recording.
because
Yeah.
like they're gonna
I
go
never
over.
do.
They're gonna go to her house, and I wanted to do burgers and hot dogs, and Amanda was like, "We can't do burgers and hot dogs for Thanksgiving," and I'm like, "Why not? Let's make our own fucking Halloween Thanksgiving traditions." But I thought it'd be cool to do something because I tried cooking a turkey before. Fucking horrible. Like I'm not good. Like I didn't do it right, and so it discouraged me from wanting to do it again because I don't want to get another turkey and fuck it up again.
Best way to do it for Thanksgiving, just do turkey burgers and turkey hot dogs.
There you go.
That was like I suggested that, and I think it's because I just suggested like we get all the fixing, including relish, and I think that's what threw her off because nobody in my house actually eats relish. But like if
Yeah,
for
that's the crazy part.
for the thing, like I would put it on some hot dogs for a fucking big
I
old.
love relish.
Yeah, I do too. When I
Dude.
just don't put it on everything. Like
For Christmas, I got the kids convinced that you can also leave out pizza and beer for Santa.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
So here's the
Christmas Eve
question.
is
And
ballin'.
a TV.
How do y'all take your hot dog? Like, what's the ideal? Like, if you
Usually
could
rectally.
put a bunch of. Shut up. If you could put a bunch of shit on your hot dog, what would you put on your hot dog? That's good. But aside from putting it in your ass, we know Zach likes his hot dog in his
So
butt.
Zach's a fan of chili dog.
Yeah.
Ah!
That is
Sonic the
gonna-
Hedgehog
wait, I
over
gotta
here.
that is a Slim the Comedian joke.
Oh,
Sonic
shout out to
Christmas.
Slim,
Shout out to
buddy. We
Slim
got to
the
get you
comedian.
back on here.
Yeah, Slim
Yeah.
has a great hot dog joke.
Dude, he had me dying when he was talking about the boys in blue are friends to you. Just, all I got to do is shake my phone.
Like, I don't even. Yeah, dude, that shit. was
That'd be
fucking.
dying. Shout out to you, Slim, dude.
Yeah. Not to give away a joke, but soccer.
That has become a cult classic.
Yes.
It's become one of my favorites. I still.
Wait, you were were you at Chicanos with him?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that was a great
And
show.
everybody
That
was like, soccer.
That was a super
In
fun
unison.
show.
Hey,
That
this
was
is punchline,
so-
soccer.
That was like I.
It's his face that fucking just sells it. Every
Yeah,
time
his
he
big
does it.
shit-eating
The whole
grin that he delivers
Sucker.
after it, like, cause he's got the fucking like the best, like I know what I just said, fucking smile. After it.
The slow smile and the white teeth show.
Yeah,
Yes, there it is.
Yeah, that is.
There it
that
is.
is. Yeah.
Especially if a joke doesn't land.
He's
Got
the
you,
only
bitch.
other one that I've seen that's like me, where he is dying laughing when he's bombing on stage.
You gotta embrace it.
Yeah.
He gets a kick out of it. No,
You can see other people like Dennis push it into another gear to make the next joke funnier. John just panics.
I remember the last show Dennis and I did. Like he basically crowd worked for what
Well,
45
that's-
minutes.
40,
You
45
know,
minutes.
certain
Well, what I want to...
places.
Yeah, dude.
welcome.
But you said I didn't tell a single joke that entire time, and I want to call you out and say bullshit because I definitely heard you're just such a master of the craft that you didn't realize you used like 5 of your bits as like stock filler shit,
Well,
and it was applaud you. But you son of a... But no, I get it.
But you're a phony. You
No,
went
no.
on stage and told fibs.
I just want to say, is that a common thing that comedians do where some of their material has become so part of the ingrained in their vernacular that
Well-
you don't even realize it as doing a joke? Like, it's just like,
So
you know...
number one, thank you for blowing up my spot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
people now are gonna be like, wait, he's not as talented.
That's
as I
called
thought."
comedy.
Phony.
And if you can't see through
No,
it, you're
you know
a
what?
hack.
It's just along the way watching
Opportunity.
opportunity to slip it in.
Yep.
No, it's just...
And you know us.
You know
We got
us.
that opportunity to slip it in. We
Hey,
just go
I
for
stopped
it.
recording.
Well, I want to say, like, it's just like, as somebody who really, like, I've watched enough comedy and stuff, but like, really, stand-up was never... I know it's not something I'm really strong at, but as people I watch do it in person, you're one of my favorite who I have learned from and have utilized the tools
Aw.
to. Yeah, and that's what I want to say. Like,
That
because
was
like I have
sweet.
done, like, since then, I have done a bunch of sets where it's like, I don't think I told a single joke in there, but I have. But it's just me interacting with you, having fun with the audience, doing my bits, not even realizing it's like, oh, you know, like, but I don't know. And that's just something I picked up from watching you. And I want to say that was I don't deliver compliments good. It's for content.
That was really good.
That was moving.
That was nice.
He
All right.
almost woke up.
Now, how much dick
Nah.
do you like to suck, Dennis?
Depends on the day.
Now, how's the laugh it off thing going?
Well, we're gonna answer the first question.
No,
The
we're
fact that
not.
I've
We're
never-
moving on.
The fact that I've never performed at good nights shows you I don't suck enough dick.
That's fair.
Number one.
Damn. Oh, you've
closer.
never been allowed in the basement? They don't allow
Get
you
closer
in
to
the
mic.
the
you go.
dells of the basement.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? What's
I
going
don't
on?
want everybody to just
What was
see your
that?
mouth move.
Why not? Why has Laugh It Off not done a Good Nights feature?
You know what? Honestly, we just haven't.
Have you
We
pushed
just,
for it?
we just haven't pushed it, and
Yeah.
it's one of those things
RJ works
where
there.
You have to put time in at the club,
Yeah.
and I really don't have.
Dude, you're doing so much shit
You're
elsewhere.
stretched.
You
Yeah.
All the
don't.
time.
You don't
Well-
need to.
Well, let me
I
back
don't.
up.
I don't
'cause
want to big you up,
No,
but
no,
like
got,
you don't.
You got a lot of comments. I'm like, oh, I don't need to perform at a. You know what? Kiss my ass. Everybody wants to perform
Yes.
at a comedy club.
For
Yes,
sure.
100%.
1000%.
And as much as I say, I'm not going to pursue it.
Yeah.
If they called tonight,
You'd be there
You would go
tonight.
to the
I'd be
basement.
there
You would
tonight.
crawl down to
'Cause
that
that's a
basement.
comedy club.
Yeah,
That's-
for sure.
you got a
Yeah.
lot of people like, I don't need that.
What I say,
Yes, you do.
When I say you don't need it, is that your journey specifically has put you on a path where you legitimately do not need to do that because you could perform at any other place.
Oh, you're talking about his
want,
career
yeah,
doesn't
like
need
if you
it.
wanted to, you could be doing something that's advancing your career. If it's necessarily not doing jokes at good nights, it could be doing some with Laugh It Off, something with you fucking what, going off to military. What was that? Houston, Austin?
Yeah, we just did.
know?
We just did the Military City.
Yeah, dude, you
Comedy
don't like. I
Festival.
mean, it's just like I want to like because you're one of the people who has been since I've known you as a comedian who has gone. I think like in like the first. I think you were like I don't remember. Like it was like within the first few months I knew you, you were like a feature on a Florida show or something like that. Like, and it was just like and it was
Miami.
like,
He was picking up his family.
Yeah,
He was
no,
featuring on his
at the
show.
beach.
well, I mean, I don't know. It's just like you were like because you go places, you travel naturally, so you're like I'm gonna
Yeah.
travel, I'm gonna
No,
put myself on shows.
Same
and-
thing.
yeah.
Since I've known Dennis, he's always been fucking traveling for comedy. There's been like one time where he's like, I'm going back up to New York. Been to Florida multiple times.
Pick up my family.
Yeah, and it's not even like because it's not even traveling for comedy. It's like you are very smart with knowing how to make your life work
Fit,
with the
yes.
comedy that you do. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm horrible.
I see.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
you're absolutely right. So I do travel for work.
Selling
And I know my
cocaine.
schedule pretty much
Yeah.
where I'm going to be, and I make it a point to
Just slip it in.
see what you did there. Slip it in. I make it a point to hit as many open mics or clubs in those towns or cities that I go to. But and it's a question of I'm 55, brother. I don't have
yeah.
I don't have the time.
You've got to.
You're 55.
Yes, I just
Yeah.
had a birthday.
You look like you're 24.
I feel like I'm
86.
It's like we were talking about before.
That's
It's
what
the
I
old
feel
people.
like.
They fucking get up there and you start that testosterone kicks back in. And it's like, I've got shit to do. You know.
I got time for this bullshit.
Ain't nobody got time to sit down and play gay
But
Space
no,
Marine 2.
seriously, looking at you, I
Space
thought you were
Mar-
50. So,
Space
5
Marine
years
2 is for
younger. You look
autistic
5 years younger.
retards.
I'll take it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that
Did
again.
Did you say the R word?
I said Space Marine 2 is for autistic retards because I was doing my Dennis
Isn't that
impression.
like an oxymoron?
Yes.
No. Because, like,
When
I
a
think...
retard calls you a retard. That's
I was doing the Marine.
Hoorah.
That's three versions of retards in one
Shit,
fucking
all right.
sentence.
That's, yeah. Well,
it's okay. You can say retard
just
again.
lost all of our
folks.
white
We can
women.
Say it again. Fine.
but no, how's the Laugh It Off?
So Laugh It Off
how's
has
that going?
turned into something else.
We're changing it to now.
No, it's more. No, it's Laugh It Off, but it's become more of a collaborative entity to it.
Ah, okay.
I'm working with different organizations. Big one
VFW.
that we were able to do March 28th.
Nice.
The VFW North Carolina, the state VFW department,
Yeah.
is linking up with Dogwood Festival
Oh, shit.
Oh,
to do
shit.
this giant cook-off.
Oh.
And we were the ones to bridge that.
Nice.
Nice,
Bridge
dude.
that.
That's what's
So
up.
I've done a lot of that.
Cool. Good, 'cause, like-
Linking different organizations together and kind of hitching my wagon to
You
that.
are a people person, so it doesn't surprise me that you're helping with that.
I love people.
What
And
shocks
yeah,
me though
for
is that
sure.
you're a people person that went through special forces, because usually those are not people.
You know, that's a whole. So those things were, honestly, my military career was never planned.
Yeah.
Were you just one of the people who are like, I'm going to sign up?
That's
And
exactly
then
what
you were a
happened.
lifer.
Actually,
That's
you can-
exactly what happened.
we can find out that if you watch the first episode we had with Dennis V on, because I believe you did discuss that story
Yeah,
the
I've
first
never-
time on.
I've
Because
never
that's actually
planned.
why I brought up the Laugh It Off thing, because like I'm interested to see his journey from like, because I think he had just started it when didn't you just start it?
Yeah.
Like you had just started laughing because like you had just, and like dude, it's 6 months later. It's fucking
Killing it.
Dogwood Festival, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I mean, like that's not like, you know, for people outside of Fayetteville, that's not like a huge thing, but that's a fucking like
It is a big thing.
it
I
is.
mean,
Like, dude, not only Dogwood Festival, you were there at Fan Fest when we were doing Fan Fest. You had
That's
your
right,
own
that
shit.
was a
You were-
great time.
You were part of
Ran into
that.
Dennis
yeah.
like 6
you're doing
times during
everything.
Fan
like,
Fest.
You're,
That
like,
was a
you're
great
everywhere,
time.
man. No, sorry. I want to see like what all do you like. Where do you see it going? Like from there, like because like, you know, we plan to stay as much like keep this as much as sitting on the couch as possible. I guess you know
You're,
for this. Like, where do you
using that
see?
we pretty loosely? Nothing.
I mean, not sitting in your living room. Like, I mean, sitting on the couch and talking into microphones. It could be in the cool big studio eventually, but you know, but like where do you see like obviously, duh, like that's, but duh, like we're gonna have like Dwayne the Rock, we're gonna have actual Dwayne the Rock Johnson as our producer, being like, great job, guys, you know.
Dwayne the Salt Rock.
No, we're gonna have this is gonna be replaced one day. My aspirations are that our podcast is going to be me and Zach, and then Dwayne the Rock Johnson as our producer with our guest Dennis V.
That'd be
Then
Now,
it's
where
gonna
do you
be
see?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson presents Zach and JP.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. And
You
he's
know,
going to be
it's
sitting here
good
doing workouts and sit-ups the whole time, and you know, but then you're going to have you back on for that version too. But
Wow.
where do you see Laugh It Off going? Like that's my vision. Where do you see your vision for
You
your
know what? It's
right? Dwayne the Rock. Yeah, cool.
I've
We can get him.
Dream producer,
that's a big.
Dwayne.
I haven't thought that far ahead. I've truly been enjoying the journey. Like for real, like,
Hell yeah, man.
and once I stopped chasing certain things, it just becomes so much more pleasurable. Nice. You know, like the San Antonio, the Military City Comedy Festival. 2 years ago, I would have had this whole thing on what I want to accomplish.
Yeah.
And what I did accomplish was so much more. One, I advise people to leave your scene,
Your
Yeah.
comfort zone.
your comfort
That's
zone,
what it is.
and you will see exactly where you're at.
Yeah.
And I was very, that was a big confidence booster. That's
Mm-hmm.
number one. Two, I also learned so much watching people capture lightning on stage. Like, I'm going to tell you what, you need to get Gerard Sidbury on this show.
Yes.
Yeah.
That man, that was his festival.
Yeah.
That was
Gerard,
his
we need you, man.
festival. Look, I get goosebumps. That man,
He kills it. I've seen him bomb once, and it was at a mic that was only comedians there.
I've seen him kill it. This was this
Whole
was
other
being
animal.
in the zone from the moment he touched stage to that zone. Now I know what that means.
Yeah.
So I learned so much. I learned a lot about myself, what I have to do.
Gerard's another actually one that I could probably give a dissertation like I did to you, because I've learned a lot from watching him too. Like he's one.
He's excellent.
Yeah.
Dude, watching him, I remember I got a video of him at it was when Hooligans was still going.
Yeah.
And they were still doing that open mic out there. But he drove out there once, but it was like 10-minute set that he had. I got to watch it back a few times just trying to send it to him. Just fucking master.
Murder.
Like as when he's got an audience of people who are there for comedy, he just dissects it. Like
yeah,
and then
Everybody does
and then
better
he'll
when
get
they're
to his
there
joke at
for
the
it,
end.
but he just kicks it up another gear.
Yeah, and he tends.
It's that he hits you with this, and then you know he's cooking. Like
Yeah.
when he's doing this, that's his move. You seen him?
Yeah, no, he did.
I gotta
he did
dissect
awesome.
more of your work,
These
Gerard. I gotta
So
find
Gerard,
out.
Who are these
Stephanie,
motherfuckers over there? Oh,
those
Stephanie?
two,
Yeah.
those two, that was their
Stephanie's nuts.
that was their festival.
Hell yeah.
All the comics did great.
Yeah.
But
they were just a step above.
they were, I was like,
That's sick, dude.
yeah, it was a great experience.
No, Stephanie is like just one of those too. Like she just walks in the room and is like starts. It's like she's on.
her
You know,
laugh.
like yeah, it's like she's just like
Her laugh
that
gets
as a
everybody
person,
just-
and then it's just amplified on stage a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
And I'll tell you what, there's lots of great talent in the scene.
Yeah, you're looking at two of
and
them right
John.
here.
Great talent, and John.
And, well, John is a different. We need to create a genre of comedy.
That's why I moved over to improv.
That's,
Like improv is where I thrive in improv.
That's
I'm
something
doing
that
characters.
we've
see
been
that.
joking around about for a while. John will never be the funniest person in the room, but you bet your ass he's going to
I'll
be
be
the
silly as
silliest.
shit.
He'll make you laugh.
I will
Yeah.
make you laugh. I
Laughing
will.
isn't just telling jokes. Sometimes it's just.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, like I get a
make
lot
you
of
laugh.
what the fuck. Like
My
that's
favorite thing is when there's like an empty seat or two in the front row, and John will just like get off stage and stand on the fucking
yeah.
chairs.
Oh, dude. Or like
He'll go and sneak around in the audience.
the other day, a couple mics ago, I pulled the chair up from the seats in front were empty, so I just I gotta fucking fly. God damn it. I just pulled up set the mic up on the chair because like the mic stand is fucking
Shit.
jammed in, and then I was like, well, fuck, now it's too high up, so I just stood back up on the chair and held the mic. Now I
Held
was
the
just up on
stand.
the chair, and then that was proceeded to be the first. Then I got off the chair and went to regular doing
was
my
this
material. Huh? That was
Patties.
Patties.
He was standing.
I started
on
the
chairs.
first 3 minutes.
He wasn't holding the mic. He was holding the mic stand.
Yeah.
So
But,
he's
and I was
standing
like-
on two chairs holding the mic stand.
That's what I'm
to his
talking
set.
about.
That was about the first 3 minutes, and then after that, when I started going into my material and quit doing that, that's when I lost the audience. I was like, "Fuck, shit."
I should have just done this for.
Yeah, I
7
should have just kept
minutes.
standing on furniture. It's
So
like,
how
yeah,
is that improv thing working?
it's working great, honestly. Like I'm just doing all like, so it's Brian King, Nathan Pierce, and Matt Jackson are typically the guys setting up most of the
Shout out to you
shows.
fellas.
Shout out to those guys. But they're setting up all the gigs, and I'm just available for all of them. So I'm
Goes back to his wife just being like, "Whatever you
Whatever
want,
you
sweetie,
want."
just get out of the house."
no, she's actually. I think it's so much earlier. So like for me, improv is it's earlier. It's in town. It's a lot of just like I need to go down the road and be silly for fucking 2 hours and then come back home and And she's all
She's
right,
already asleep.
whatever.
Yeah, she's
Dude,
100% behind you. Leaving
It's super
the house.
like I just so that's really. I feel like it's the answer to what I've been asking myself about me as a comedian, because like that's everything that I want to do as a comedian, but it's where you're supposed to do it, because like for me doing comedy is always just it's about the bit, like it's about
Yeah.
like making myself laugh first, which I know is not the right approach, but I figure like if I can't make it myself, I'm going to show you why I'm making myself laugh.
Right.
Like that's my plan. So like yeah, I just like I'm trying to like I feel like it's just, but that translate for me. I can translate it easier through improv than I can
In
with
comedy.
comedy
Okay.
with just straight stand up. Because like, granted, you put me on a stand up show. I'm not saying don't book me for stand up because I would love to be like because I still love doing stand up. Like
Yeah.
it's still fun.
You
But
can
like
book
I just
John by going to Zach
That's my-
Blackfire.
yeah,
Zach Blackfire. Book me there.
ZachBlackfire.com and you can book him. You just ask the pictures will all be him, but it's me.
Yeah, I was gonna say John. Just click on that picture.
Yeah, but like I don't know. It's just like doing comedy is it's it's the way, like, it's always going to be the one where it's like I need something where I can do it alone, and I can't rely on everybody. You know, like that's what I do love about stand up is that it's like. But and like sometimes you do just gotta like you gotta tell the fifth fucking white dude who's standing there telling jokes about his mom to shut the fuck up and let me just tell fart jokes for like and do a silly face at you.
2 minutes.
I like to be. I feel like I'm a good buffer on a comedy show, like on just a straight stand up show. Like
But I've seen you. Again, brother. I've seen you do good sets, and I've even told you, bro, that's your set,
bro.
Yeah.
You're like bet. And I never heard that said again.
Never single, not one joke.
I have such trouble. Yeah, and I know that's been the bane of my existence. Like I can go into my jokes. I have my jokes. I know my strong jokes, but I'm not I can feel myself going into robot mode when I go into doing the bit, and then I feel like that detracts from me performing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because
and we see that a lot.
Yeah. Because like I start doing jokes, and it's like, oh, that's not funny. Oh God, what happened to John being John? And it's like, ugh. But it's like turning it on for the show, and then me sitting here talking. Like, yeah, this is amped up. Whatever. Like for the camera, we like to do on Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks. We like to pull our dicks out and be wacky. But
let me know when that version's coming up. Out.
That's our OnlyFans.
We're doing that one after you leave.
That's
That's just me and John. We do the same exact podcast, and we pretend to be the guest, and we're just naked.
Yeah, we just have our dicks out. Soft flops.
Buddy's in on
We
it,
call
too.
it soft flops, actually. Zach and JP's Burnout Soft Flops.
You see this, right?
Yeah, you're invited anytime. But we just like our guests to sit there. You don't have to soft flop. You just sit.
You just gotta sit there and be horrified.
You just
Just
sit
have
there
that
like,
I've never seen a penis so small.
what's that bush?
It's not that cold here.
There's
I
no
haven't seen a
trees
bush
through
like
the
that in
forest.
40
What
years.
about you, Zach? I see you active on the comedy scene more and more lately.
Yeah, I'm actually getting back into the mics again. I had that health scare for a minute. And,
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it now.
Yeah.
I was having issues with my heart.
Yeah.
And I had to stop going on stage. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've said this I definitely haven't said it on the podcast,
Nope.
but I'm not sure if I've said it to you. I had to get off stage like a minute and a half into my set.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It was I was having these heart palpitations,
Yep.
and it just kept going wild. And I looked back at the host for the show, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I got to get off stage right now. I don't want to fucking die up here, literally."
What did they tell you? I had a similar scare, but I'll let you hear.
I went to go see a doctor, fucking on Bragg. They did the test. They did everything. They're like, "You're fine. You have." I forget what the hell it's called now, but it's a premature beat in your heart. So when your heart starts to beat, there's one in between it.
It's
And it feels like your fucking heart stops.
Oh shit.
PVC, no, not PVC, P something.
HIV.
well,
HIV. Yeah. I also came back with
that's
HIV, AID.
So I was coming back from.
I feel like I know what the name of that is.
Yeah.
I was coming back from doing a show. I can't remember exactly where, but I landed in Houston, and we were on the tarmac. We were just waiting for clearance, and brother, I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
So I came home. My answer to everything, because I grew up in the 70s and 80s and sweated out.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Same.
while my heart feels like it's jumping out my chest,
I want to go for a jog.
I got on the rower and I rode 10K. And I said, okay, I didn't die, so that's good. The next day it was worse. Finally that afternoon I went to the hospital.
Yeah.
And I did not know this. Gas can make you feel like you're getting a heart attack.
I haven't had that happen. That's
Brother,
fucking scary.
Brother,
I've had that happen a lot,
that is some...
actually.
I was like, and then because the EKG, everything came back normal. I was like, it's impossible. It's pounding out my chest. No, I had a fart really bad.
No, I had the monitor on and everything, and they could actually see where the premature beat was every time. They're like, look, here it is. And they laid it all out, and they're like, it would need to be 200 times more than this for it to be a fucking problem.
Oh, that's good.
It's
Dude,
like, all right, so that's good. If I was 200 more times than this, I would think it would be a fucking
Yeah, I
problem.
think so, yeah.
Because it
I don't
scares
think
the
I'd be
shit
here.
out of me. And like it sucked for me because I really just wanted to get back on stage and do stand up again. I missed the fuck out of it. But I was like, I don't want to fucking ruin a show and die in front of a bunch of strangers at the same time.
There's actually a few
Imagine having to
videos
follow
of
that.
Yeah.
That'd
Imagine
be-
trying
that'd
to
be-
follow my death.
I'd be so mad. I'd be like, I have to follow him dying.
Who's
live?
gonna move me?
Ugh.
I'll grab him by your feet. Grab his leg.
Well,
Grab
hit him with
his leg.
the
You
hit him
have
with the
somebody like
Apollo
RJ
Theater.
and Dennis just
Just
fucking
grab his
follow me.
leg.
Hit him with the Apollo Theater, fucking the crook,
the
like the
broom.
giant fucking
He's gonna
cane.
broom sweep me off stage.
There's actually a video going around on the internet, on social media. It's a British comedian. I don't even. It's an older one in 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
He actually gets a heart attack on stage,
Jesus
and he
Christ.
crumbles down. But he was a physical type comedian. Everyone thought it
no.
was part of the bit, and he's sitting there dying, and he died on stage.
Yeah,
Damn,
because
dude.
there's nobody to
Everyone
rush to
was
him.
laughing.
Yeah.
That is how I want to die, actually, because no, I had. That's how my knees went out because like when
What
I
about
fucked
your
up-
nephews?
Huh? What?
What?
Well, when I fucked up my knees, like everybody was
sure
thought
I
I
did
was
that?
no, everybody thought I was fucking like joking around when I fucked up my knees because it was in the middle of the show and I was such a goofball and I was like, I need to sit down. I think I fucked up both of my knees. And
What
they were
show
like,
was this?
no, it was years ago when I was in music.
Dude, the last funniest one I saw was Mike the Success Story. Shout out to you, Mike. He was playing around with the fucking the stool or the chair on stage. Fucking ball tapped himself with it.
Oh yeah, dude.
He just, not even gently, just bam.
Hitting
And
your
like,
balls on stage is probably one of the funniest things you could do if you can master
for
a way
5
to.
seconds, he kept a clean face, and he's like, I can't fake it anymore.
If you could fucking find a way to hit your balls and like not have to fucking get that like the you know
dude, he held
But
it
that's
for
the
5
funny
seconds.
part.
yeah, I know that is, but like if you could find a way to like warrant that storm of the fucking like all of your guts being in your like because dude getting hit in the dick fucking hurts like
Oh yeah, dude. Every guy in the audience at the same time did one of those.
like because like I mean it's just like it's like the I'm gonna throw up feeling you know
Yeah.
what I mean like that's like the one where like if you could get that master that feeling. I feel like an alcoholic getting hit in the balls might be able to fucking stem it because there's like I can handle it. Don't
That
worry
was
about it.
the funny scene in Idiocracy.
No, that you mean the movie that started out as a comedy and ended up as a documentary?
It's a documentary of all sorts. Talk about that just off track. I read this.
Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks off track. What? That never happens here on Zach and JP's Burnout
Dennis,
Hijinks.
we're gonna ask you to stick to one subject.
Featuring Dennis V.
No, you were talking about things that started off as
What's that off track?
fiction and,
go.
and it's a documentary.
What's real life
Have you
now?
ever read the book It Can't Happen Here?
No.
No.
It was written in
Do,
1936.
do we look like we read? Ignore that.
Yes, bro. Actually, does look like you
Let
guys.
him speak for himself.
Yep.
So, it was written by, I think it's Sinclair Thomas is his name, in 1936.
Mm-hmm.
That is an actual. I swear they wrote it last week,
That good? That close?
almost verbatim.
Damn.
It's almost a blueprint
But no.
For what? Like, what do you mean?
for
Like, in what
today.
way?
for comedy.
society,
For
yeah.
comedy.
Oh, for comedy today.
yes, for
specifically.
comedy and sexual acts with midgets and monkeys.
Oh.
Comedy.
That's nothing funny.
So,
with midgets and monkeys.
Do you
having
mean
sex.
comedy today, or do you mean post 2000 comedy, where it's like, oh, we're reformed, everything was like post? Okay, because I feel like there's like a weird distinction from like 2000 had its like everybody we got to the edge, like we were just edgy and edgy, like getting more edgy and edgier, and then everybody was like, stop it.
Well,
That's when everybody was like, stop it.
I don't
Twitter
know
was
if I
like,
was telling
stop
my
it.
story about my first open mic.
I'm ready to hear this.
So
I can't remember.
so I did comedy before this.
I was about to say, I know you did comedy, but you were still in the military.
No,
And if
no.
it's
This
on
was-
the first episode, it's fun. It'll be
This
cool.
was pre 9/11.
Yeah.
This was actually, I started doing comedy that February 2001. And it was during the whole Latino
Well, we were still
comic.
edging at that point. We weren't quite.
We were,
haven't,
we were, and this is going to come full circle to what you were saying. So
as long as edging. results in comedy.
I was jumping on that Latino comedian wave, and it was going well.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
9/11
fluffy.
happened. 9/11 happened. I joined the army. I never thought I'd do comedy again. When I decided to do comedy again, I went to the Fainting Goat, and I still have my notebook from
Hell yeah.
2001, and those jokes worked really good.
Yeah.
They worked really well back then.
You did tell the story.
Nowadays.
Well, yeah, it did
So you
not.
bombed recently?
So horrible. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I love trying to go back to original pieces when you first start and just.
You know what? I've
can't
actually
save
done
them.
that and learned how to
Do the jokes the right way.
go back.
Yes.
And you will
Do the
learn
right
to
way.
do the
Yes.
joke the right
Yeah.
way.
I went through. I found the first set I wrote for doing an open mic, and it was everything was written out. Like all the beats were written out, and I was like, I used to actually write. Like the first few times I wrote everything out, and then it was it's not good. Like because I was like, man, these pauses I couldn't deliver these pauses. Like that's
No.
ideally
It wasn't your
it's how
style.
a joke is supposed to be done. I wrote it the way jokes are supposed to be written. But it was like me emulating. I could feel like now if I look at it now, I know it's me emulating like 4 other people. I was really into Norm Macdonald at the time. Super
Shocker.
into Don Rickles at the time.
Also
I was
shocker.
just like I think the other one was like
Ron Jeremy.
Bob Saget, like randomly. Like it was
wow.
it's because it was like all in the time where Norm Macdonald and Bob Saget died. Like it was within I started. But
the point is though, it wasn't your style. That's why the jokes
it
didn't
wasn't
work.
me. Like I had to. You actually, once again, you're the one who led me on. Like you're the first one who told me coming off stage. It reminded you of a Robin Williams, and I was like, that's it. That's what I needed to hear. That's the
So
route.
was it
Then
because of these compliments that Dennis gave you is the reason why you like to suck his dick? Or?
No. I'm gonna tell you where.
No, I respect him as a comedian.
No,
That's why
I'm
I
gonna
like
tell
suck his
you
dick.
everything.
That's why I
being-
never suck your dick because I don't respect you as a
being
comedian.
everything
fine.
as a human being. Everything being everything. I think where JP and I really connected was there was a very vindictive, venomous comic on the scene,
There was.
Okay.
and for whatever reason, this comic, I'm not even gonna say if it's
Yeah, you're good.
felt the need to tell JP and another comic that they don't need to be doing comedy.
Oh,
That they're
nice.
horrible.
Is this a comedian I know?
Yeah, everyone knows this comedian.
Okay. I already know who you're
Shout
talking
out to
So-
Ryan Minton. He knows who you're talking about.
Ryan, thank you for ruining the scene again.
But and here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. Like now, you sit back and we're more critical of comics. Like, hey, who's gonna tell that person they're not good? We have those conversations
Yes. All the
amongst
time.
ourselves.
Yeah.
It's not my place. Because comedy is subjective.
Yeah.
And if a person's getting booked,
Whatever,
hey,
man. Keep
then
going.
it's working.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing is working. So when that person did that to both JP and Ryan, I was like,
The fuck are you talking about?
and the thing is,
What got me was first of all, you've only seen me kill. Like what?
well, the thing was, even though you were doing comedy for a while, you pretty much took
that
it.
was when I just started.
Yeah, you were doing music before that, so we were on the same journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were going to open mics and we were eating our dicks. We were having good shows, bad shows.
sure.
Yeah.
We were performing for other comics.
So much dick in mouth.
So it was part of the journey.
Yeah.
Now to stop someone's journey, be like, yo, you guys should never ever have any business being. I'm like, man, you better get your.
Yeah, you always gotta let people find their like. I think the best thing you can tell somebody is punchlines. More punchlines.
Well-
Like that's really the easiest thing to do. And if they can't, they come back with the same set. Then maybe you give them the talk about.
When
Maybe
somebody comes up to me and asks like about their set, I always ask the same thing. Do you want the truth?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to try to just be nice to you?
Because like
Here's
usually,
the truth.
usually
You suck tonight, man. I've heard you kill this joke. I don't know why you tried to change it. It wasn't good.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I just think, hey, look, at the end of the day, comedy is subjective to both
Sure.
the audience,
Yeah.
the booker, producer, and the comic themselves.
Well,
I can stand here and I can name 5 comics that I just don't find funny. However, they're booked.
Yeah.
They're
doing shit.
traveling. They're doing. So you know
I'm
what?
known for that shit too.
JP, Zach Blackfire. Who are the other 3 on your list?
So no, that is the thing where it's like, shout out to Zach. You're a big part of one of my newer jokes.
Aw. Which one?
The
do?
fucking 5 cookies you gave me.
Yeah.
That I asked her how many milligrams. You're like, I don't know.
Everybody asked me that.
And
I'm
I
like, how the
decided to eat all the cookies.
At once?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
I should have did it that way.
yes,
He woke up without his shoes on.
brother. But yeah, no,
With a
I
dick
actually
drum on his hand.
I actually said that joke in San Antonio. It's part of a bigger set, but I always say If a white dude with tie dye
And
dreads
dreadlocks
gives you cookies, he should be responsible for your life. He should.
Sure, Dennis, I'll be responsible for you.
He should give you an instructional video.
Speaking of which, remind me after the show. I got something for you.
All right. I'll see you Tuesday, everybody.
What's the longest you think you could do on stage right now? Like just with material, like
Oh, I am.
He can do 6 hours, but about hour and a half of it will be funny.
45.
are you at the point where you feel like you have to retire old material for new material, or are you just okay?
No, I just found ways to, for instance, the Angel Dust joke is a real joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the latter part, but
Yeah.
the actual me passing out, that really happened. Me waking up in my house with no shoes on, that really happened. So
It's how you extend the
I've
truth.
learned to take that joke and adapt it to other situations in my life. Like, we used to have these crazy barracks parties.
What?
That's funny. Yeah.
In the 90s, that was...
No.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
No.
Which
Special forces had crazy part. I don't
barracks
believe
parties
you.
weren't... They're not a thing no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just did a show on Fort Campbell. Slim and I went out there. We did a show on Fort Campbell. And I asked the audience, do you guys still have barracks parties? Like, no.
What's
They're just
that?
like, no, sir. Now we just kiss in procession, sir. It's like, all right,
It all went downhill with the drill
We
instructors.
took out
had to
don't ask,
stop
don't tell,
swearing.
sir.
Stop swearing. Well, it's back. They could swear now.
Oh, thank God.
Me and my boyfriend are going to go make out behind the fucking Jeep, sir. Thank
How
you.
are you supposed to make some of the most elite killers in the world and be like, all right, you can't swear at them?
You can't.
Hoorah!
Don't put your hands on that person.
I mean, I understand the don't touch them, whatever. That's fine. Drill instructors don't need to touch you. They're going to hurt you with just their words.
But, drill instructors are like middle school kids. They will point the floor out on you.
Oh,
and
my
I think-
God,
You will
dude.
cry in your bed.
Yes.
90s kids have such a good, we have such a good, metric of what drill instructors are like, just because we had Platoon, you had Full Metal Jacket, and then Major Pain Kit hit. So y'all had all of that with a comedic flair. And it's just like, you little turd.
Major
I'd
Pain's the
cut
only
your
reason I
dick
know
off.
about the choo-choo train.
Some of the funniest.
Cut your
some of the
dick off and
funniest
kick it around
moments-
in the dirt is one of my favorite fucking thing I've ever heard in my
Look,
life.
there's a book out there. Pick it up. Small book called "Shit My Drill Instructor Said."
There's actually a bunch of groups on Facebook for it, too, and I follow every single one
Brother,
of
it
them.
is. And I'm like, yeah, that's. I'm like, where the fuck did they?
How
I wanted
did
to be
you
a
do
drill
this?
sergeant to see if they gave you a manual on how to be funny. Because
Yeah.
there was.
Like,
Some of
don't
my
you-
favorite ones are
That's
mopping
the lineup
outside
you
when
need
it's
to
raining.
get. That's like the lineup, the dream lineup of a stand-up show. It's like every drill sergeant from 4 different platoons. That's just like the funniest people. Like it's like, well, you want me to tell you a joke? All right, maggot, drop down and let me tell you about how you were a little Nancy boy and your grandmother never loved you, and you're gonna go home to your uncle. And then he's going to tell you good night with a kiss on your pecker. Now shut the fuck up and give me 20 more push-ups, sir. Get down. Hoorah.
Give it up for JP, everybody.
That's my impression. Sorry.
That was a good monologue.
But no, the fucking, I love all of
It wasn't a
them.
joke. It was just a
I was
monologue,
just
yeah.
going to move
It was a
on.
soliloquy, actually.
But you have the whole mopping outside when it's raining, the carrying a plant around with you to help replace the oxygen that you're wasting.
They married. So there was this other kid. I went to basic training in 1990. We got into a fist fight,
Yeah.
and the drill instructor said, "Oh, you guys like fighting like a married couple?" He married us, and we had to spend. Listen, I showed to my daughter. We had to spend the rest of basic training holding hands, interlocked fingers, everywhere we went.
That's amazing. That is funny as shit. Are you married, Private? Well, you are now.
He had a ceremony and everything. He married us. I was like,
Oh, he made it his day.
how is this a thing, people? And it was like
You're sitting there with a busted lip. He's sitting
Brother,
there
we-
with a fucking black eye.
pretty much, and this was early in basic training, and we're going to the range, with our weapons, holding hands. We went on a 12-mile road march, holding hands. What, are you fucking with me? Brother, finally, when we graduated basic, he divorced us.
Nice.
I was like,
I was wondering.
amen.
No,
Oh, he had a
that's so
ceremony
funny.
for everything. Holding,
Married for the
brother,
entirety of basic.
holding
Yeah, dude.
hands.
Yeah.
And not like this.
No. Interlocked. Yeah.
I was like, man, this is bullshit. But now I look back. I
You
was
take a
like,
shot, I take a shot.
We all take a shot. So here's a question. Oh, and here's another thing. This is where today it would none of that would fly, but this
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
fly. So back then they had communal showers.
Yep.
You had giant spigot, with
Everybody's
8
in
shower
there.
heads. Everyone.
Yeah.
We had to take showers
Holding hands?
holding hands.
Did you wash his balls?
Go fuck yourself. The answer is
He only
Nice.
had one hand. Of course
Like,
he
bro.
Of course I did.
So how did y'all take a shit?
No, that was.
Oh, that was allowed.
was
You were
good.
allowed. You were
They-
your privates were allowed. Your privates there.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Well, the thing is, they frowned upon putting a hole in the middle of the stall.
Yeah, dude. I heard that they didn't even have to hold hands for the whacking off part. I remember you telling me that too. Like, you know, and you just did that part for fun at that
They
point.
just double
really.
Dutch rudder. You
Yeah.
work his
Oh.
arm, he works your arm.
It's like, all right, you use the hand, you use the pocket for a minute, then I'll use the pocket for a minute. Like, yeah, you guys just swap.
I can't even tell you what I learned. We learned some shit in our life, and
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you who taught me what the. It
You
wasn't.
can't. We're at 50 minutes, so you don't have to tell us who taught it, but you can tell us
Oh, I don't
what they
remember.
taught you. No, I just
Well,
meant like we're at past the
things
point
like
where
the Dutch rudder.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, we
like-
don't have to do names.
I can't remember.
I tell every
First
single
of all,
comedian,
I
find a
did not
goddamn
do the
veteran.
Dutch rudder. But when I first heard about it, I was like, wow, that's crazy. I can't even tell you. We pick up so much
Yeah.
useless stuff.
Yeah.
I have a question before we
Uh-oh.
sign.
Oh, he's sitting up. This is going to get serious.
So,
Even
Sign
Buddy
off
just
like
sat
a
up
real-
for a
real
well,
minute.
I will tell
production.
you why. Because number one, I just started expanding my footprint on social media.
Okay.
Yep.
I saw your Bad Bunny videos.
That's number one. Number two, this is going to piss people off maybe. I don't know.
Okay, pull the mic up so you can talk it in.
What is your take on social media personalities that want to do stand-up?
Are they funny?
And are they always funny?
Nobody's always funny except for JP, but he wakes up looking like that. He can't help it.
This is my fight.
If they're good at it, awesome, keep going. If you're bad at it, awesome, keep going. If it's not for you, don't fucking do it. I
'Cause-
don't care as long as you're funny, dude.
Yeah,
it's
they're-
not about us. It's about putting on a show for the fucking crowd, especially if they're paying.
Yeah.
So
Because
if
that's
you're
a
good,
big question.
Because if
if
you
you're
were
good, yeah.
That
if you were
they ask.
entertaining and funny and like you put on a show that is worth like how much is the show gonna how
Yeah.
much is the show cost? Is it a $50 show? Is it a $10 show? How entertaining are you going to be?
So is it about ass and seats or is it about being true to the craft?
I
I think
yes,
it's true to the craft, but
Yes.
you do need to put asses in the seat.
I think
if
because
not, you're just
I
performing.
think
for
having
JP.
being a social media influencer allows you to put the asses in the seats, and then if you're also
But-
part of the craft, if you're good at the craft, then that means the asses in the seats are coming there for
Oh,
a good
yeah.
product. But chances are, if you're some shitty guy who's putting shitty content on the internet, and then you try to go do stand up, it's going to be shitty stand up.
Thank you
So,
guys
like,
for
that's-
watching Zach and JP's Burnt Out Jinx.
This
Oh,
is our
fuck! I
last-
just realized what I just said. Oh no!
This is our
No,
last-
my content on the internet
this is
actually
our
checks
last-
out.
This is their goodbye episode.
See, but we started as
Right.
stand-ups, so I'm gonna do the thing that the guy from whatchamacallit says and say we stand-ups. So we do stand-up for real. No, like I mean we've done. We just started doing the podcast because we met doing stand-up comedy.
Yep.
Like I wouldn't be doing this. We sit down with comedians every week. You
I
know?
say it all the fucking time. I had a list of people I had that I wanted to have for a co-host, and as soon as I went to JP's name, I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, I can't believe everybody else said no.
Yeah, and then I pull out my list of better names also, and I'm like, they also said no. Damn, Zach, did you try these people? And he was like, no. And I was like, damn, they would have been so much better than I would.
dead?
But no,
Yeah,
he's
he
just
snored.
old. But no, really, like I think like there are some I've seen do it well, like do stand up well. But like
Yeah.
I feel like that's really like people are going to do stand up whether you want them to or not. And like if they come in with a pre-existing audience, they're going to come in with a pre-existing,
yeah.
you know, like whatever. Like give them a try. No, you can. Everybody gets a try. Like
Because that was a question posed by several comics down in San Antonio.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know,
good one.
Is it, which is more important, putting the ass in seats or being true to the
Because
craft?
like how many comics are
Consistency.
wanting? Because what those people in San Antonio who probably aren't those people are probably the people who are like, man, I wish I could get picked up on a Kill Tony
I wish I
fucking
could go to
video
Austin.
because I want people to see me because I want Tony Hinchcliffe to fucking come
Yeah.
see me because I really like. I'm going to talk shit about the people who do that. Granted, I know I talk shit on Kill Tony. I don't like that. Like I don't think that like but there are people who want that fucking. I want to be the viral sensation from my stand up.
Yeah.
And then they're going to come to my shows. But you're doing the same thing. That's the same cycle. You just weren't creative enough to make a video and this. Instead, your material finally found an audience. Like that's all it is. Like you want the same thing. It's the same fucking thing, just different avenues to get there.
Do you have a Kill Tony joke that you've been working on?
If I ever did Kill Tony, my
No,
5
don't
minutes.
say the joke.
Yeah, I
was
do.
asking, do you have one?
Yeah.
Do you have one?
No.
No?
Yeah.
No.
It would be.
Didn't I just say don't say the joke?
Well, because I'm never actually gonna go do it. I don't care.
You don't know that. You probably never thought you'd do a podcast.
Right. That's true.
You never thought that you'd be the head star.
Oh my God!
And
Someone gayer than me.
it's called
Finally.
It's called
Wow.
Sexual.
Red band.
Lumbersexual.
Play him off. No, I'm just kidding. Ha. Oh, sorry.
You
That's
never know.
But
You never know.
no, as much as I think Kill Tony is good for comedy, I think it's fucking bad for comedy.
Yeah.
Especially when
Because they want you to see you fail, because objectively it's funnier when you see somebody do poorly for a mass audience. It's like Candid Camera, but
I like
with
it because it
stand-up.
puts more eyes on comedy,
Yes.
but I hate it because it's putting eyes on comedy for the wrong goddamn reasons.
Yeah.
So here's another question that
My podcast co-host and I share the same
I
views
asked
on
this
Kill
question
Tony.
on Facebook a while back. Would you rather kill
Yeah,
at a
you've
dive
asked me
bar,
this.
or would you rather bomb on a televised episode of Kill Tony?
I'd rather bomb. Why? Because then more people are going to find you.
Yeah.
For real.
But honestly,
We were talking about this with the
I would-
fucking comedy show in Saudi Arabia, too. Would you go to the show if
Yeah.
you were happy to? Yeah, absolutely. Why
why?
wouldn't you? If you were already a fucking millionaire and already a big name in comedy, would you
Well-
do it?
Well, would I do? Yeah,
Would you?
yeah.
I don't think I
Well,
would.
here's why, and again, it goes back to platforms. Andrew Schultz.
Yep.
I love Andrew Schultz.
Yep.
Offensive as fuck.
Fucking, yeah.
But
He's
he knows
cranking
how to
it.
do it. He knows how to. He has this bit about Puerto Rican babies,
Yeah.
and brother,
It's
it's
funny as
offensive,
fuck.
That-
but it's funny as fuck.
Shout out
funny
to
as
Ryan. That's one of his like things. Like he can do really offensive jokes. He's got some fucking really like
To this-
quality fucking bits in his shit.
All
like,
of 2025, best joke I ever heard was from Ryan with the Mexican deer. That is
Yeah,
still one
that's
of
a
the
really good
funniest
one.
fucking jokes I've
dude,
heard.
but no, I'll get like because he does the offensive, but also funny. Because that is like one thing a lot of people do forget too. Like you can be offensive, sure, but like you can say anything you want to on stage.
Yeah, I
but
don't
you
walk into
also
your car.
have to suffer the consequences of what
Well,
you
you
are
got to
going
know
say.
how to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you just have to know that there are going to be consequences for what you say, and it just depends on if you say it wrong to the wrong person. There's consequences for what you fucking said. You know, like you just got to be able to. You can say whatever the fuck you want. There's just you have to also be able to take whatever consequences life throw at you, because not everybody else is gonna fucking nobody kowtows to what you want.
That's true.
Nobody cares what you want. Like
Hallelujahs, JP.
Hallelujah, yeah.
Hallelujahs.
Nobody cares what we want. That's why this episode is going to get so many views at this point. Like, this is where the part where everybody's going to actually be like, I can't believe JP's random. Oh, my. It was really profound.
It was so profound.
Nobody's
gay.
ever going to say that.
And he
about
said
you.
retard about 300 times. And then he said,
Hey, I got to
Sorry.
edit that one. You fuck.
sorry. We'll cut that. Dennis V has no association with that. And Zach, thank you for that. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
just.
literally one of like the 3 words we can't say, and you're just like, I'm gonna drop it. For everybody
did.
looking at the
Hard T.
sound effects on this video, what he said rhymed with baguette.
Oh,
We didn't have to call me out.
Maggots.
Yeah.
Maggots.
So what you got coming up, Dennis? You got any?
so wow, I have quite a few.
I'm about to
things
say,
going
what
on.
states
Yeah.
are you visiting?
What? Okay, so this comes out next Wednesday. What will be the most prevalent
No,
that will?
not next Wednesday. This Wednesday.
Yeah, it comes out on Wednesday.
So I don't have anything for the rest of the year.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of.
It's the end of the year, man. We all
Yeah,
got family.
I mean, if something comes up,
I'll be
I'll
there.
jump on it for sure. I'm actually going to take the rest of the year to go see other comics perform.
Yeah.
Aw, good for you.
Go out to
Good dude.
Chicanos, go to Playhouse, hit Roddy. Tonight is the open mic at Stand Up New York.
I have
Hello. At Good Nights.
Nice.
They got a Sunday show. So I'm going to start going out there and seeing other comics perform.
Hanging
Down
out.
to the
That's one
basement.
of my
Hanging out.
favorite things to do. Is just chill
My
with
biggest thing
comedians.
right now is my TikTok videos, Bunny Bites. That's BYTES. And that is where I, Dennis V, I'm going to help America kind of have an idea what Bad Bunny is singing about during the Super Bowl. We're not going to understand him. We have no idea what he says. No one knows what he says.
No.
But you'll have an idea what the song is about. So make sure you follow me on TikTok, Dennis_VEE, to follow Bunny Bites.
Put it right here.
Every day we're going to drop a new lesson.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man. I'll definitely send me the link for that so I can put it in the description for everything too.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, dude, I got you. I love me some Dennis V.
Zach, you
But-
got anything coming up?
No, I do not. Like I said, just got back onto the scene. Haven't taken any paid gigs. I've only declined 3, so I'm hoping that doesn't fuck me over completely.
Nice.
Do you guys have gig salad accounts?
Yes.
Okay.
I do
Took
not.
me a second to realize what you said.
I need to get
You
one.
were like salad.
I do.
I was
know
like,
need to
dude,
get
do I
one.
look like salad?
'Cause I feel like I could do more hosting than I do.
You'd
But
be good on gig salad.
I have a couple of improv gigs coming up.
What you got?
November 29th and December 20th at the. I'll post them in my socials. It's at a.
On after?
Yeah, no, it's at a
So
church here in
follow
Fayetteville.
JP at ZachBlackfire.com.
It's clean comedy.
Or on
It's clean
TikTok, you
improv
can follow
comedy.
JP on Dennis_VEE.
And you can also follow JP at
My charts.
Yeah, I was gonna say your next. Yeah, my chart. My wife is following me on there.
Under psychiatric medication.
No, actually, this will be a fun stinger for next episode. But I'm actually waiting on results from tests to find out what's wrong with my brain. Stay tuned for more Zach and JP's
You don't need a test for
burnout
that.
hijinks to find out what's wrong with JP's brain. Thank you, Dennis V, for coming out. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
guys.
guys.
I really appreciate you coming out and hanging out
You
with
guys
us.
rock.
dude.
Is he dead?
Goodbye,
Is he dead?
buddy.
No, he's just
buddy.
old.
Okay.